morning children, I am Sagar, mathematics faculty. I have 11 years experience in teaching. Today we are going to discuss about binomial theorem. I will give some important points on binomial theorem. After that we are going to discuss about the problems on binomial theorem. Let n be a positive integer, and x be a real number, then x plus a whole power n is equals to nc0 x power n into a power 0 plus nc1 x power n minus 1 into a power 1 plus nc2 x power n minus 2 into a square plus and so on plus ncn into x power n into a power n. It can be written as summation of r equal to 0, r from 0 to n, ncr x power n minus r into a power r. Okay, this is the binomial theorem, binomial expansion. X plus a whole power n is equal to nc0 x power n a power 0, nc1 into x power n minus 1 a power n plus nc2 into x power n minus 2 a power 2 plus and so on ncn into x power 0 a power n. That is equals to summation of r from 0 to n, ncr into x power n minus r into a power r. This is called binomial theorem or binomial expansion. So one more formula in binomial expansion is x minus a whole power n is equals to x minus a whole power n is equals to nc0 x power n minus nc1 into x power n minus 1 into a plus nc2 into x power n minus 2 into a square plus and so on plus minus 1 power n into ncr minus 1 power r into ncr into x power n minus r into x power n minus r into a power r plus and so on plus minus 1 power n into ncn into a power n. Here nc0, nc1, nc2, nc3 and so on ncn are called binomial coefficients. nc0, nc1, nc2 and so on ncn are called binomial coefficients. Binomial coefficients. In the expansion, x plus a whole power n contains n plus 1 terms. X plus a whole power n contains n plus 1 terms. The general term in the binomial expansion is nothing but r plus 1th term is called the general term. R plus 1th term is called general term. The formula for general term is nothing but t of r plus 1 is equals to ncr into x power n minus r into a power r. X power n minus r into a power, where 0 is less than or equal to or less than or equal to n. This is called nth term in the binomial expansion. ఈ టర్మ్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని మనం సో మెనీ టర్మ్స్ కనుక్కోండి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాము, మిడిల్ టర్మ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాము. సో బై యూజింగ్ దిస్ ఫార్ములా ఓన్లీ, ఈ ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేసి. నెక్స్ట్, ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టర్మ్స్ ఇన్ ద ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ the number of terms the expansion a plus b plus c whole power n is equals to n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 2. N plus 1 into n plus 2 by 2 terms are there in the expansion a plus b plus c whole power n. If n is even, here if n is even, if n is even, in the expansion x plus a whole power n, then the middle term is t of n by 2 plus 1. T of n by 2 plus 1. X plus a whole power n e expansion. If n is even, then the middle term will be t of n by 2 plus 1. This is the middle term. If n is odd, if n is odd, it has two middle terms. It has two middle terms. So two middle terms are there. What are they? The one is t of n plus 1 by 2 is one middle term, and t of n plus 3 by 2 is the one more middle term. n even అయితే only one middle term వస్తున్నాము, that is that t of n by 2 plus 1. If n is odd, n odd అయితే two middle terms వస్తాయి. The first one is t of n plus 1 by 2 and the second one is t of n plus 3 by 2. Okay, this is about binomial expansion. ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం ఇక్కడ మనం? binomial expansion, x plus a whole power n formula, x minus a whole power n formula, and how many terms will come in the expansion x plus a whole power n, and the general term, the middle terms. Next, if n plus 1 into mod x by mod x plus 1 is equals to b, a positive integer, then pth and p plus 1th term are the pth and p plus 1th term are the numerically greatest terms in the expansion. Are numerically greatest terms in the expansion 1 plus x whole power n. 1 plus x whole power n. Okay, understood now? If n plus 1 mod x by mod x plus 1 equal to p, e condition apply aithe, n plus 1 into mod x by mod x plus 1 equal to p aithe, then the numerically greatest terms are in pth term and p plus 1th terms in the expansion 1 plus x whole power n. Okay, next, if n plus 1 mod x, if n plus 1 mod x y mod x plus 1 is equals to p plus f, where p is a positive integer, p is a positive integer and 0 is less than f less than 1, then p plus 1th term is the numerically greatest term. Then p plus 1th term is numerically greatest term in the expansion 1 plus x whole power n. So if this condition applied, That means n plus 1 into mod x by mod x plus 1 equal to p plus f. Then the greatest term will be, numerical greatest term will be p plus 1th term in the expansion 1 plus x whole power n. Now see some formulas. C0 plus C1 plus C2 plus and so on plus Cn. Sum of the binomial coefficient in the expansion is nothing but 2 power n. Next, C0 minus C1 plus C2 minus C3 plus and so on minus 1 power n. C power n is equals to 0. And third one is C0 plus C2 plus C4 plus and so on is equals to C1 plus C3 plus C5 plus and so on is equals to 2 power n minus 1. 2 power n minus 1. Next, summation of r from 0 to n NCR is equals to 2 power n. Summation of r from 0 to n NCR is equals to 2 power n. And next one is summation of r from 0 to n r into NCR is equals to n into 2 power n minus 1. n into 2 power n minus 1. And the next one is summation of r from 0 to n r into r minus 1 r into r minus 1 NCR is equals to n into n minus 1 into 2 power n minus 2. 2 power n minus 2. See, next one. Summation of r from 1 to n r square into NCR. R square into NCR is equals to n into n plus 1 into 2 power n minus 2. Okay. See the next one. AC0 plus A plus B into C1 plus A plus 2D into C2 plus and so on A plus ND into Cn is equals to 2A plus ND 2A plus ND into 2 power n minus 1. Next one is C0 into Cr plus C1 into Cr minus 1 plus C2 into Cr minus 2 plus and so on plus Cn minus R into Cn is equals to 2nC n plus R. 2nC n plus R. Okay. See the next one. Let n be a positive integer. Let n be a positive integer and x is a real number such that mod x is less than 1, mod x is less than 1, then 1 minus x whole power minus n is equals to 1 minus x whole power minus n is equals to 1 plus nx plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial into x square plus n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 3 factorial into x cube plus and so on n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 and so on n plus r minus 1 n plus r minus 1 by r factorial into x power r plus and so on to infinity. So what is the formula for 1 minus x whole power n minus 1? 1 plus nx plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial into x square plus n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 3 factorial into x cube plus and so on n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 into and so on n plus r minus 1 by r factorial into x power r plus and so on to infinity. This is the formula for 1 minus x whole power minus n. The next one is 1 plus x whole power minus n is equals to 1 plus x whole power minus n is equals to 1 minus nx plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial into x square minus n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 3 factorial into x cube plus and so on plus minus 1 power r n into n plus 1 and so on n plus r minus 1 by r factorial into x power r plus and so on to infinity. Okay. What is the formula for 1 plus x whole power minus n? 1 minus nx plus n into n plus 1 by 2 factorial into x square minus n into n plus 1 into n plus 2 by 3 factorial into x cube plus and so on minus 1 power r into n plus 1 and so on n plus r minus 1 by r factorial into x power r plus and so on to infinity. See the next one. 1 plus x whole power minus n. 1 plus x whole power minus n is equals to. So I already completed this one. Sorry. The next one is if mod x is less than 1 and then for p comma q belongs to natural numbers, then 1 minus x power minus p by q, 1 minus x power p minus q is equals to 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q, p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square p into p plus q and so on plus p into p plus q into and so on p plus q p plus r minus 1 into q by r factorial into x by q whole power r plus and so on to infinity. So what is the formula for 1 minus x whole power minus p by q? 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square plus and so on plus p into p plus q into and so on p plus r minus 1 into q by r factorial into x minus q whole power r plus and so on to infinity terms. See next one. 1 plus x 1 plus x whole power minus p by q is equals to 1 minus p into p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square minus and so on plus minus 1 power r minus 1 power r p into p plus q into and so on p plus r minus 1 into q by r factorial into x by q whole power r plus and so on to infinity. So what is the formula for 1 plus x whole power minus p by q? 1 minus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square minus and so on plus minus 1 power r into p plus q and so on p plus r minus 1 into q by r factorial into x by q whole power r plus and so on to infinity. Okay. See, one more formula for 1 plus x whole power minus p by q is equals to 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p minus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square plus and so on plus p into p minus q into p minus 2q and so on p minus r minus 1 into q by r factorial into x by q whole power r plus and so on to infinity. Okay, next 1 minus x whole power minus p by q is equals to 1 minus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p minus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square minus and so on plus minus 1 power r p into p minus q into and so on p minus r minus 1 into q by r factorial into x by q whole power r plus and so on to infinity. Okay, ma'am. So, how many formulas are there? 1 plus x whole power minus p by q. 2 formulas are there. 1 minus x whole power minus p by q. For this also 2 formulas are there. Okay. So, ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ అన్ని యూజ్ చేసుకొని మనం సమ్స్ చేద్దాం. Keep these all formulas in mind. Binomial expansion 1x plus a whole power n. Next, general term or r plus 1 the term. And this formula 1 plus x whole power minus p by q and 1 minus x whole power minus p by q. So now we have to discuss problems of binomial theorem. Find the sum of the infinite series. Find the sum of the infinite series. Three by 4 plus 3 into 5 by 4 into 8 plus 3 into 5 into 7 by 4 into 8 into 12 plus and so on to infinity. See now. Find the sum of the infinite series 3 by 4 plus 3 into 5 by 4 into 8 plus 3 into 5 into 7 by 4 into 8 into 12 plus and so on infinity. So let us take this series let S is equals to 3 by 4 plus 3 into 5 by 4 into 8 plus 3 into 5 into 7 by 4 into 8 into 12 plus and so on infinity. Now add 1 on both sides. Add 1 on both sides. That means 1 plus S is equals to 1 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 into 5 by 4 into 8 plus 3 into 5 into 7 by 4 into 8 into 12 plus and so on infinity. So this can be written as 1 plus 3 into 1 by 4 plus 3 into 5 by 2. Here 8 can be written as 4 into 2. Here 4 into 4 there. That can be written as 1 by 4 whole square plus 3 into 5 into 7 by here 4 into 1 8 into 2 sorry 4 into 2 8 can be written as 4 into 2 12 can be written as 4 into 3. That means 1 into 2 into 3 by 1 by 4 whole cube plus and so on to infinity. Is it clear now? Ella convert chesam check cheyandi. 4 1 by 4 ga rasandi. 8 ni 8 can be written as 1 into 2. Okay, 4 into 2. Here 4 there, here also 4 there. That can be written as 1 by 4 whole square. Here 4 8 can be written as 4 into 2, 12 can be written as 4 into 3. So this can be written as 1 by 4 whole cube and so on infinity. Okay, that is equals to 1 plus 3 by 1 factorial into 1 by 4 plus 3 into 5 by 2 factorial into 1 by 4 whole square plus 3 into 5 into 7 by 3 factorial into 1 by 4 whole cube plus and so on to infinity. Now this can be compared with 1 plus, this can be compared with 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square plus and so on. Once what we got, we have to compare that series to 1 plus p by 1 factorial into x by q plus p into p plus q by 2 factorial into x by q whole square. So compare cheyandi. What will come in the place of p? In the place of p is 3 came. P is equals to 3. So p plus q plus we must check. In the place of p is 3. In the place of p plus q is 5. In the place of x by q is 1 by 4. X by q is equals to 1 by 4. Now, if p value is 3, then q value is, substitute p value here, 3 plus q is equal to 5, then q is equals to 2. Okay, so p వచ్చేసి మనకి q వచ్చేసి, next we want q. Q is, so substitute q value, x value, next we want x value, substitute q value here in the place of x by q equal to 1 by 4, x by 2 is equal to 1 by 4, x is equals to 1 by 2. So already we got this one. So what is the formula for this? 1 minus x whole power minus p by q. 1 minus x whole power minus p by q. So this total series, that means 1 plus s can be written as 1 minus x. How much came? X value 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 whole power minus p by 2. Minus p is 3, q is 2. So now simplify this expression. 1 minus 1 by 2. LCM is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2 will come. So 1 by 2 whole power minus 3 by 2. Okay. So this can be written as 2 power 2 by 3. Sorry, 2 power 3 by 2. 2 power 3 by 2. This can be written as root 8. 2 cube is 8. Whole power 1 by 2 there. So this can be written as root 8. So 1 plus s is equal to root 8. S is equal to root 8 minus 1. S is equal to root 8 minus 1. Is it clear, ma'am? See the next problem. Find the sum of the series. Find the sum of the series 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 into 3 by 3 into 6 plus 1 into 3 into 5 by 3 into 6 into 9 plus and so on to infinity. See the given solution. Given series, let s is equals to, what is given, 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 into 3 by 3 into 6 plus 1 into 3 into 5 by 3 into 6 into 9 plus and so on to infinity. That is equals to 1 plus 1 by 3 can be written as 1 by 1 factorial into 1 by 3. The second term is 1 into 3. 1 into 3 by the denominator, what is there? 3 into 6. 3 into 6 there. This can be written as 3 into 1, 3 into 2. So denominator can be written as 1 into 2 by 1 by 3 whole square. Because 3 into 6 on 3 can be written as 3 into 1. 6 can be written as 3 into 2. 3 into 3 is 3 square, 1 into 2 there. Next one is 1 into 3 into 5 by 1 into 2 into 3 into 1 by 3 whole square plus and so on to infinity. That is equals to 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial into 1 by 3 plus 1 into 3 by 1 into 2. Sorry. 1 into 2 means 2 factorial into 1 by 3 whole square